Hey ladies, it's Laura. Thank you so much for joining me on this short video teaching on how to manage your time effectively, increase your energy levels, build sustainable business success, whilst also enjoying your life. The reason why I wanted to do this short teaching is because I've been speaking to so many women who are feeling quite overwhelmed and just stressed out and simply put burnout by all the things to do in a day and all the tasks in our business. Now, trust me, I've been there. I've been in this burnout state and it's not a nice place. But there's also a different way that I want to share with you today, a way where you feel inspired and energized and where you feel on top of things and actually can enjoy your life whilst running your business. So, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you a few time management tips that I've been implementing in my life, that I teach my clients as well, and that we actually see greater result in enjoyment of our lives and business success. So we have a short amount of time together. I want to make the most of it because I value your time. So let's dive right in. So I want you to remember 3 key words that are guiding this teaching. I want you to prioritize, I want you to focus, and I want you to ignore. So remember, prioritize, focus, ignore. Prioritize, focus, ignore. Everything I say today will be around those 3 words. So first up, I want you to learn how to prioritize. What do I mean by that? I want you in your business, in your work, in your life, to focus your time and energy on the tasks and actions that are giving you the highest value. There is a principle, it's called the Pareto principle, which says that it's called 80-20. And it says that 20% of your actions create 80% of the results, which also means that 80% of your actions only create 20% of the results. Now, which segment do you want to be? You want to be in that 20% of work that creates 80% of the results. And we need to understand what those are for you. In your business, is it focusing on a certain type of client, or is it focusing on a certain way of marketing yourself? If you only put in 20% of that work, which one will give you the highest impact and value? So that's what I want you to figure out. What is it? What is it that brings you the highest value, the highest return on investment, and focus solely on that. Now, there are also tasks that we need to focus on, but we procrastinate for whatever reason. Sometimes we self-sabotage ourselves when we procrastinate because we know it's going to bring us success, but then we actually are scared of it, so we don't do it. Or we procrastinate because a task is simply not something that we enjoy doing, but it is an important task. There is another time management principle that is called eat the frog. And it basically says, if you have to eat a frog in a day, when are you going to do it? You do it first thing in the morning. And it's such a funny way, but by saying that, we mean any task that is the highest priority, any task, even the ones that you want to procrastinate on, do them first thing in the morning and get it over and done with. Now, I don't want to eat a frog every morning, but think about how it would feel to actually, first of all, focus on the tasks and actions that bring you the highest results and prioritize those, but then also do them first thing in the day when you start working. What a freedom. What an amazing accomplishment already to do that. So now that you've learned how to prioritize your time and energy on the things that bring you the highest impact and result, I want you to learn how to focus. What do I mean by that? Nowadays, there are 1,000 things in a day that are distracting us from our daily lives, whether it's commercials that are coming our way, or most commonly, all the messaging that's coming our way. And it's not from one way, it's from multiple ways. So anytime we try to focus on a task, we keep being distracted, keep being bombarded with messages. So what do you need in order to focus? I love getting in this kind of flow state where I'm completely undistracted by anything and I'm focused on the task ahead, which means I am turning off my email notifications. I'm turning off Slack, WhatsApp, Instagram, any other messaging service that you have, and actually focus on the priority task in front of me. So whatever that means for you, it might be also getting into a different space. I know that a lot of us have been working from home, which has been great, and sometimes we had to. But if there's family running around all the time, maybe you need to get out of the house, find a space where you can focus on the work ahead of you. Which brings me to my next point. Stop multitasking. I know, especially as women, we are very known to multitask. We'll do one thing, do the other, and think that we're quicker. Actually, it's proven that the opposite is true. It's proven that our brain can really focus on one thing at a time. And when we switch between tasks, it actually takes us more time to adjust and more time to do every single task. So get yourself into this flow state and remove the distractions and actually stop multitasking. One time management tip I do want you to start doing is batching. Batching simply means putting similar tasks together that have a similar flow and put them all in one place so that you plan ahead for them. So we do this sometimes at home in our meal prepping, for example. You know, we get our shopping for the week and then in a few hours we prep our meals and have them ready for the next couple of days. Saves a lot of time after that first burst of energy. Also in social media, this is done a lot, where you plan ahead for whatever posts you want to send out, whatever stories, and you create all the content in a few hours or in one day and have that batched ready for the month ahead. So whatever it is, whether it's something in your personal life that you can batch or within your business, start batching so that you can focus for a prolonged period of time without the distractions. So we've learned how to manage our time and energy effectively, to focus on the tasks that we need to prioritize, and then do those without distractions first thing in the morning, get things done. Final part. After you've learned how to prioritize your time, focus on high impact, high value tasks, you've removed all of your distractions where you can actually focus and batch tasks and stop multitasking. I want you to learn, and this is my favorite one, to ignore. And this is ignore all the tasks that you've identified that are either draining your energy or that are actually not bringing in any value to you, your business, your family, or whatever it is. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that the tasks aren't important. Sometimes tasks that we want to ignore because we actually don't enjoy doing them are important and need to be done. In that case, can you automate them? Or can you delegate them to someone else? Is there someone else that can actually do these tasks maybe even better, quicker, faster, at a lower rate than you charge? So you can delegate it, let someone else do that work whilst you focus on the things that bring you joy and energy and business success. So if there's anything that we want to ignore but we can't because it's important, start automating, start delegating. I promise you, it's such a big weight off your shoulders when you can find people around you that will help you, or when you let the robots take over. Now, last thing on the ignoring part is stop doing the tasks that are draining you, that aren't important anyway. And sometimes we actually do like them, but we just need to learn how to say no. I know this is so difficult. That's why I left it for the last moment, because we always want to say yes to things that we enjoy, or sometimes it is because we enjoy it, but sometimes it might be because we feel guilty for saying no and we don't want to let other people down. And I've done this in my work as well a lot, especially before I burned out, where I overcommitted to projects at work. I said yes to my CEO the whole time. I said yes to a lot of social events, business social events and personal, but I then said no to my own personal health and well-being, which led me to burnout. So remember that a yes to one thing is a no to something else. What did we learn today? In order to manage your time effectively, to increase your energy levels, to build that sustainable business success, whilst also having that freedom to enjoy your life, make sure that you are managing your time effectively by prioritizing, focusing, and ignoring. Prioritize the tasks that are high impact, high value, and do them first thing in the morning so you get it over with. Second of all, focus. Make sure that you get into that state of flow, that you remove the distractions. Stop multitasking and start batching some of these tasks and plan ahead for the future. and start ignoring things, not necessarily not doing them, but maybe automating or delegating them. And sometimes we actually need to say no to things so we can say yes to ourselves, our lives, our business, and our energy levels. So I hope that this video has been helpful. I hope that you're feeling more inspired, more motivated, and equipped to manage your time more effectively. Stay in touch with me on social or send me an email. And if you want to know more about how I work to help you create sustainable business success while also creating a life that you love, why don't you book in a call with me? I would love to get connected. Have a great day.